What's the real deal here? I hear so much mixed messaging. People that I know who are really bright say that they're worse for you to wear for an extended period than to not wear. We lost Alan. Okay. Well, Alan, I'm sure he'll come back to us. Come back to us soon because we need to get to the bottom of this mask situation. But I don't know. You guys out there watching on Biz TV, Biz Talk Radio, Facebook, all social media, we're killing it lately. And I like hearing from you. I don't know what you think about the masks. I know we got a bunch of haters in there. I'm serious. Peggy says that it's nonsense. Okay. Debbie wants to know why it was flipped to Georgia. And yeah, Tammy De Pardone is correct. She says, you know, we got to keep these socialist people in office, y'all. So it's a little crazy. But, all right, Alan Stavo is going to join us in a minute. Last night, okay, I'm sitting there, I'm watching these shows, and I see Tucker. And Tucker kind of takes aim at Sidney Powell, part of Donald Trump's team, and unloads on her, unleashes on her. So we asked her to come on. We told her we'll give her a whole hour. We asked her to give us some little snippets of evidence that we can talk about, and she didn't want to talk to us. Then she didn't want to come on. And then we pressed her if she can bring us some evidence, and she wouldn't expose any of it. And till today, she got mad and said, don't call me anymore. So Tucker's kind of like in a little bit of a war with Sidney Powell, which is strange. And for those of you out there who watch Tucker, you should be. Joanne Mancari. Hi, Joe. How you doing? For those of you who are watching Tucker, and you should be, and I can't, as much as I don't want to see people that are in Trump's corner blasting members of his legal team, at the same time, I personally know of more empirical information and evidence that Sidney Powell and Lynn Wood and Rudy Giuliani, I personally know they have more evidence in their hands than they're showing. So, you know, for Tucker to start calling out Sidney Powell when he can't possibly understand the many facets and intricacies of this legal case that has to be shaped, I thought it was weakening our cause. And I'm into Tucker. Okay, and if you watch Liquid Lunch and you watch Tucker, okay, I'm not tooting my own horn. This is because my team, Nico and Mike, they're great, okay, and they produce such a good show and get me such good guests that Tucker copies us sometimes. Like he's talking about stuff that we talk about later on. Like last week we had on Project Veritas with the whistleblower, and then 2 days later, Tucker had the same video on that we were using, so we showed it to you first. Patrick Byrne was on this show. He's my friend. He's part of this forensics group that's running all this information. He showed us 4 counties in Michigan, not feasibly possible. Okay, it's not possible that they could process as many votes as they say they processed. They showed me the chart, and I showed it to all you. And if you noticed yesterday, if you listen close, Sidney Powell said we have experts, and then we have independent experts out there working on our behalf. That's the guy. That's our guy. You heard it right here first. You're going to see over the coming weeks that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. And I'm telling you, share this stream. And then people, you guys are doing an amazing job on social sharing it. And we're doing good. I'm only talking about facts, and Facebook isn't really annoying me that much. So when you share, you break the algorithm, we get to more people, and the message gets out there. Okay. One thing that I love about this Sidney Powell, when she gets up there, now lawyers, they usually double talkers, right? And there's no sympathy in the universe for lawyers because they're known to, you know, always CYA, right? And rarely do you hear a lawyer say an empirical statement, okay, with a binary answer in it, okay? They usually qualify it, well, to the best of my opinion, to the best of my recollection, that sounds good, we'll take another look at it. They always qualify it, right? Sidney Powell, she's saying things like the CIA director must be fired immediately. That's not qualified. She's saying that people in Joe Biden's campaign will wind up in jail. That's not qualified. So I don't know how she's saying that unless she has the Kraken, and she says she has the Kraken. But I thought one of the best points she made yesterday that should fire everyone up out there like it does me was this.
Were allowed to rig their elections. This is stunning, heartbreaking, infuriating, and the most unpatriotic acts I can even imagine for people in this country to have participated in any way, shape, or form. And I want the American public to know right now that we will not be intimidated. American patriots are fed up with the corruption from the local level to the highest level of our government, and we are going to take this country back. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to back down. We are going to clean this mess up now. President Trump won by a landslide. We are going to prove it, and we are going to reclaim the United States of America for the people who vote for freedom.
All right, welcome back. You know, I like what Sidney's doing. I'm getting, negative feedback on the comment page that I'm dwindling down a black hole. There's no black hole, okay? There is news happening where people who are former U.S. prosecutors and former deputy attorney general and everything else are coming out and making allegations of voter fraud. They're showing sworn affidavits. They're talking about a lot of crazy things that went on. And I'm not weighing in on it. I'm not saying, this is it, folks. They're coming tonight. The brigade is coming. The watermark ballots are there. I'm not doing any of that. What I'm doing is spreading the news to people of what these people are saying, because none of the real news outlets or alleged real news outlets are doing it, except Newsmax and OAN. But everybody on the left says if you're watching them, you're some crazy kook of a conspiracy theorist. So sorry I come down in the middle where I let the people be the judge. All right? I'm going to take a quick break. We had a little technical issue there just in the last segment, but we'll come back and talk about stuff you need to know about why masks are probably not that good for you.